Welcome to 𝘽𝙧𝙪𝙘, Bruce Lee Central, the biggest Bruce Lee channel on the planet.
Hey everybody, it's 𝘽𝙧𝙪 here. What's going on, guys? Okay, so today we are looking at the most insane kick ever performed. This is Bruce Lee at the peak of his powers. And remember, at this time, there's no CGI, there's no camera tricks, there's no wires, there's no nothing. Just 100% natural power from Bruce Lee. So, okay, let's take a look here. Notice how Bruce Lee is airborne when he performs the kick. And notice that the actor is kicking is just standing absolutely 100% still when he is kicked. He's not jumping, he's not falling backwards, he's simply being launched by the kick.
They had to overcrank and shoot it in slow motion because otherwise it just looked like a special effect when he moved. I mean, the man was fast. He was deadly fast. I mean, the man was fast. He was deadly fast.
The perfection that he achieved was awe-inspiring. I mean, he was the fastest moving person you've ever seen. I mean, you'd reach out and pew, he was like a poo all over the place. We used to work out up his place, and he had a 700-pound bag hung on a big L-iron, or what do they call them, stuck in his patio, and it would on a big spring, and he would kick that thing and double it over. And I would kick it, and it would double me over. But he would, boom, get that thing just swinging back and forth and pop it and pop it. He was amazing, really amazing.
What he did, a lot of people can't do. Like, he could really shell shock a person with his lead jab. A lot of people can't now. We could score with that. We could put the guy off balance with it. We might even hurt him, but we can't take a man out. He had tremendous power, and we don't have that.
No, I enjoyed working with John Saxon.
Yeah.
John Saxon's a great actor. I was very fortunate to have, in my opinion, the greatest martial artist ever lived.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee. I'll talk to you about that later. Probably have questions for me on that. But in my opinion, I tell you right now, I've fought the best. I train with the best. I know great martial artists, and there's never been anybody, in my opinion, like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. You don't know how great this guy was. People don't really know. I'm talking about martial artists,
right? Guy
who knew his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was. There's stories I know about Bruce Lee that I don't even share because I have respect for the people, other people in martial arts, and it's not necessary for me to name names. I know who Bruce Lee sparred with.
Yeah.
I know. They won't tell you. But I know people he sparred with. I never mention their names either. But Bruce Lee was untouchable.
Yeah. Is it in the book? Is it in your book?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
I mention this, but I never tell the names.
Can I get everybody to swear to secrecy? Can you say one name?
No.
Can you mix them up? Can you have a jumble of a name?
I have too much respect.
Can I guess?
No, you probably could guess.
Yeah, I probably could. Because I know a lot of people he sparred with as well.
I wouldn't confirm it.
Yeah, there you go. That's fair enough.
But I just have too much respect for other guys in martial arts.
I have to say, being confident in myself, that I feel I would have done very well in the MMA arena because of my judo training. I was a black belt in judo, and plus I had multiple black belts in karate, Taekwondo, Tang Soo Do, and so forth. And plus I studied jiu-jitsu with Gene LaBelle back in the early 60s and 70s. And so I felt I was pretty well rounded, and I really credit that for the success I had in the ring of my competitive days. And so I felt I would have done well, and I think Bruce would have too. He was a fanatical trainer. When he and I'd work out, we'd work out for 3 or 4 hours in his backyard in Culver City, California. And after we finished working out, we'd go into the living room, and I'd sit down on the couch, and Linda, his wife, would bring me a glass of iced tea. Well, Bruce would drop down on the floor and start doing crunches. I said, Bruce, there's times to relax too. You need to relax as well, because you'll burn that engine out if you keep right on training all the time. You've got to recharge your battery. But Bruce had a hard time doing that. He had a hard time recharging his battery.